We're going to start on our backs today. And have your knees bent, feet hip width apart, and your hands can be wherever you want them. I invite you to close your eyes and let your attention go inward. Use your breath as a way to keep your mind focused on your interior experience. And then engaging your mind even more by being deliberate with the breath, softening the belly, feeling the breath filling the belly, and gently drawing the belly in as you exhale. And then deepening the breath so that it moves from the belly to the ribs, to the chest. Fully expanding outward and upward. Now on the inhale, curl your tailbone down, letting the lower back arch off the ground and the belly lift. And on the exhale, curl your tailbone up, pull your belly in, press your lower back flat into the ground. And continue like that for several breaths. Feeling the movement in the spine. Engage the abdominal muscles to pull your belly all the way in and really press your back into the ground. And the next time you flatten your back into the ground, hold there and lift your feet to the height of the knees. We're going to try to keep the back flat on the ground and not allow it to arch off as we slowly lower one leg at a time. When you lower, don't lower by bending your knee. Lower from the hip, keeping the knee bent at the same right angle. When you lower, that's going to want to arch the back off the ground, and your job is to really engage your abdominal muscles strongly to keep the back flat, pressing down. Continue to breathe slowly, deeply, maybe coordinating the movement with the breath. If you're finding this easy, my guess is you're not doing it right. It takes a lot of work to not let that back lift off the ground at all as you lower the foot. Let's do one more on each side. And then hug the knees in. You can rock if you like. Or just breathe into the stillness. Now on the inhale, we're going to reach the arms overhead and extend the legs out without touching them to the ground. On the exhale, we're going to lift, bringing the hands forward, the forehead forward, and the knees in. Working with the breath, inhaling long, exhaling crunch. One more. And then hold in the crunch position. Good. Now we're going to inhale center and exhale, reach the left arm forward. Inhale center, exhale, reach the right arm. If you want to make it harder, you can continue straightening on the inhale and then exhale and reaching. If you want to make it harder but don't want to do the straightening, then just lift the feet to the height of the knees. One more on each side. And relax and hug the knees in. And just gently roll your head from side to side. Feel the point of contact between the skull and the ground as it rolls along the back of your head. Okay. And then bring the bottoms of the feet together, the knees wide. Reach your hands around the bottoms of your feet. Lower your head back down and pull your heels toward you. Breathe really deep and imagine that you're spreading the breath out to your knees. And reach the knees out. Bring the outer edges of the feet closer together. It's okay if the inner edges of the feet separate a little. Reach the knees away from you. And then rock lengthwise on your spine, holding onto your feet, lifting yourself all the way up. Keeping the feet in the air. Lift tall through the crown of your head and your heart. Relax the shoulders. Release the feet down. Pull the hands in toward the shins, lifting the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Take nice, deep, long, slow breaths. And on an exhale, drop the right elbow down, pressing that right leg down. Good. And then press the left knee down and reach the left arm overhead. Turn your gaze up, chin toward the armpit. Extending up long through the fingers. Breathing wide through the ribs. Eyes closed if that's comfortable for you. So you can feel where the inhale stops inside your body and maybe recognize that there's more space there that you could breathe into. Notice exactly where the breath goes. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale it down. Pull in, lift tall, and then drop the left elbow down, letting the weight of that arm press the knee toward the ground, and then press the other knee down, and reach the right arm overhead. Chin tucks toward the armpit. Use your abdominal muscles to keep your sit bones grounded. Lifting out through the fingers, spreading wide with the breath. Breathing long into the right side. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, pull your chest and head up. Exhale, fold forward. Relaxing the hands, the head. Breathing deep and long. Breathing from the base of the spine to the top of the spine. And then exhaling and tucking the belly in. Relaxing the body over. Can you let go of your head more? Good. Walk the hands in, roll up, and reach up. Keep the arms lifted, lift the knees, and lift the feet. If the arms lifted is just too hard for you, bring the arms forward. If this is too easy for you, straighten the legs. Keep the chest lifted. Continue to breathe. Good. Slowly lower the legs down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, arms by your side. Tuck your chin. Exhale. Roll up. Push your heels into the ground. Try to prevent them from lifting. Inhale up. Flex the feet strongly. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Tuck tuck the chin. If you can keep your arms overhead, great. If not, here is good. Keep going. The next time you come into the forward bend, stay there. Relaxing your arms, your head, pressing down through the thighs, lengthening long through the spine, and drawing the belly in as you exhale. Glue the backs of your legs to the ground. And on your next inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale the arms down. Cross the ankles and flip over onto hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Sinking down through the arm bones and the leg bones. On the inhale, reach your right leg back and look up. Exhale, hug the knee to the forehead. Inhale back and up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale back and up. Exhale, squeeze it. Inhale back. Exhale side. Good. Continue like that. And the next time the leg comes out to the side, hold it there. Try to get it level with the hip. Good. And then send it back. Bend the knee. And reach your left hand back for your right foot. And kick the foot back and up. Look up. Spread the breath into the interior space of the posture. Release the hand down, bring the knee back in, round the back. And then curl your left toes under and lift the left knee without lifting the hips. Pull the right knee in toward your forehead. And then push into the hands. Send the leg up, coming into a three-legged dog. Push hands forward, flex the right foot, press back through the heel. And then drop the hips and bring the right knee to the left elbow. And send the leg up again. This time, bend the knee, rotate the belly to the right, flex the foot, and push the foot back. Look under your right arm. Square off the hips, lower into a plank, keeping the right leg in the air. And bring both knees down. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, left leg up, eyes up. Exhale, round and hug it in. Inhale, long breath, long body. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, pull it in. Keep going. Let your breath set the pace. The next time the leg comes out to the side, hold it there. Try to keep it to the height of the knee, straight out from the hip. Sorry, the height of the hip, straight out from there. So not back, not forward, straight out. Good. And then send the leg back, bend the knee, reach your right hand back, and take hold of the left foot. If you don't reach, maybe you can reach your pant leg, or you have a belt handy that you can wrap around the foot. Kick the foot up and back. Take your eyes up. Nice breath. Release the hand down. Hug the knee in. Curl the right toes under. Lift the right knee without lifting the hips, so it doesn't look like this. It's basically still a plank. Good. Push into the hands. Send the left leg up, the right heel down. All 10 fingers pushing forward. Flex your left foot and press back through the heel. Long line from the fingers to the heel. Good. And then drop the hips. Bring that knee across to the other elbow. Continue to breathe. Send the leg up again. And then bend the knee, rolling the belly open to the left. Try to stack your left hip on top of your right hip, pushing back through the bottom of your flexed left foot. Look under your left arm. Straighten the leg, square up the hips, and then lower the hips, coming into a plank with that left leg off the ground. Now bring the foot to the ground, bend your elbows by your side, Knees can come down if you need them to, lowering slowly to the floor. Take a moment to rest here. Feel your belly breathing into the earth. Bend the knees. Reach your hands back for your feet. Again, if you don't reach your feet, maybe you have a strap that can go around the feet or grab hold of your pant leg. If you can reach your ankles, then flex your feet. Otherwise, wherever you reach is fine. Let's press the tailbone into the ground. Feel the pelvis rooting into the earth. Roll the shoulders back and the shoulder blades in toward each other. Keep the tailbone pushing down toward the floor, keeping the pelvis neutral. And then inhale and lift the chin. Roll your eyes up. Exhale, kick your feet up and back. Breathe into your collarbones. One more breath. And release down. And rest. Relaxing the feet. Hands come under the shoulders. Push your hips over your heels, keeping the arms overhead. Press forward into the hands, sending the sit bones back. Lengthen the spine and breathe into the limb. Walk the hands to the right. Press the right hand into the ground beside you, sending the left hip back. Can you feel the breath? Opening the left side, lengthening, releasing. Take it over to the other side. Left hand pushes the right hip back. The stretching comes from the inside. The breath, opening the body. So the body goes as far as it can go. And that may or may not feel like a stretch to you, but then once you're at your limit and then you breathe deeply into the limit is necessarily expanded. Come center, arms overhead, shoulder width apart. Lift your hips off your heels, spread your fingers wide, curl your toes, come into downward facing dog. Roll the elbows down, pull the arms into the body, down the back. Press into the index fingers, lengthening the hips back. Press the thighs back, bringing the heels down. Drop your head and chest. Walk the feet up wider than your hands. Having the toes wider than the heels. Bending the knees. Bring your hands to your hips, elbows to the sky. And then with a flat back, straighten and lift yourself up. We're going to bend into the elbows. Sink down through the tailbone. We're going to breathe rapidly as we twist from side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Letting your gaze come as far behind you as you can. Inhale, step together, lift the arms up, hold the breath. Make a steeple mudra with your hands. Holding the breath, lift up from the base of the spine. Lift up from the pelvic floor. Lift up through the navel. Roll your eyes up, press your tongue to the roof of your mouth, holding the breath, imagining that you're pushing that held breath up toward your index fingers. When you need to exhale, release and fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold again. Inhale all the way up, reaching up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Feeling the breath slowing down. And release the hands. Establishing a steady, deep breath. Lift the toes and spread them wide and lower them down. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, right arm under left. Wrap the arms around each other. If you can bring the backs of the hands toward each other, do that. If you're able to wrap the hands around one more time, go ahead and do that. And then lift the elbows. Bring all the weight into your left foot. Opening the eyes, look at a spot past your arms. With the knees deeply bent, cross the right leg over the left. And if you're able to, tuck the foot behind. Keep the elbows lifted. Keep the belly in and the tailbone down. If you feel like you're falling to the right, push the hands a little bit, just a little bit to the left, and vice versa. Elbows up, tailbone down, belly in. And release. Release the arms. Close the eyes. Feel the feet. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, left arm under right. Hands toward each other or wrapping around. Lift the elbows. Bring the weight into your right foot. Find a spot past your arms to fix your gaze upon. Let your mind rest in your breath. And then lift your left leg over your right, bending deeply in the knee, hooking the foot behind if you happen to be able. Keeping the elbows up, the belly in, the tailbone down. And release. Close the eyes. Feel the feet. Relax the arms. Relax the shoulders. And then inhale the right arm up. Bring it over to the left side of the head. Dropping the right ear toward the right shoulder. Open the eyes, find a gaze point in front of you. Shift your weight into your right foot, and then lift your left foot. Wrap your hand around the foot or ankle, and then begin to push the foot down toward the floor. Smooth, steady, even breaths. Focus on your breath. Keep the mind quiet and the body still. Release the foot. Bring the hand to the other side of the head. Lift your head up. Arm down. Inhale, left arm up and over to the right side of the head, dropping the head to the left. Notice how my shoulder comes down when I do that. You don't want to be up here wearing your shoulder as an earring. You want to slide the shoulder blade down your back, making lots of space between the left side of your face and your left shoulder. Gazing at a spot, shifting into your left foot. Lift the right foot and take it in your hand. And then begin to kick the foot down. Keep the spine tall. Good. Release the foot. Bring the hand to the other side of your head. Lift it up. And reach the arms up. Clasp the hands behind the back of the head. Drop the chin down. And then inhale. Open the elbows. Lift the gaze. Lift the chest. Exhale. Chin down. Again. Inhale up. Elbows back. Eyes up. And down. The next time the chin comes up, stay there. And then drop the head as far back behind you as you can. Let the elbows drop down. See if you can not just look at the ceiling, but the wall behind you. How's the breath? And inhale up, press the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Push down through the feet, lift through the thighs. Lift the creases at the tops of the thighs. Lift the belly in as you exhale, folding. And then bend the knees to bring the hands to the ground. And step the left leg all the way back. Staying here in a runner's lunge, lowering the knee if you are feeling tired and want that stretch. It's the same stretch, so it's just a matter of how hard you want to work. Or you can lift your hands up, bringing both hands to the knee, maybe just the right hand, and lifting the left hand, pushing down with the right hand to help get the lift and length through the waist as you reach up. Or if you prefer, both arms can come up, or you can take the Venus lock, which is the traditional hand position in this posture. Pushing back through the heel, but forward through the hip. Tailbone under. Good. Now let's all bring the right hand down onto the right leg. The gaze is going to need to come over to the left a little bit for balance. We're going to bring the body over to the right. Keep the hips sinking down. Get the breath to come up under those ribs. Good. Now, left elbow crosses over the right leg. The hands stack, the right elbow is up. On an exhale, push down with the right hand. Try to move your thumbs toward your heart center as you twist the ribs to the right. Send that left heel back, look behind you. Come center without touching down. Now bring the hands down. Bring the knee down. We're going to bend that knee. Reach the right hand back for the foot. And hug the heel in toward the buttock as you drop the hip down. Aim your tailbone for your right foot. And release. Curl the back toes under. Step forward. Roll yourself up. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold it forward. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the ground, and step the right leg all the way back. Coming into a runner's lunge or a traditional lunge with the knee on the ground. From runner's lunge, you can alternate and bring the hands up, bring one hand up, bring both hands up, maybe interlock the thumbs. If you are doing the thumb variation, pull the hands apart away from each other to open the chest more. Straighten the back leg, press the back heel down, sink the hips. Okay, now let's all bring the left hand onto the left leg. The gaze might want to come a little bit to the right for balance. Reaching over to the left side. Keep pressing that back heel back. Where's the breath? And then bring the right elbow over the left thigh. Stack the hands, the elbows up. On an exhale, the left hand pushes down into the right, moving the thumbs toward the sternum toward the thumbs, rotating the ribs, taking your gaze up and back. Come center, touch down, and step forward. Roll yourself up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Good. Bend the knees. And then come down onto your buttocks. Bring the hands to the knees. We're going to rock lengthwise on the spine. And eventually the hands will move from the knees to the lower back. And walk the hands down as you reach the legs up. Don't turn your head while you're in this pose. And if your neck is bothered by this, then you can just modify. A couple of modifications is a half shoulder stand where the hips are bent. And if that's not happy for your body, then just bring your hands under your low back and have your legs up. So you're still getting that circulatory benefit in the legs, although not so much with the thyroid and the pituitary and some of the other benefits that the full pose gives, but it's okay. It's most important that you honor what your body feels and needs. If you're pregnant, you might not want to do this posture at all. The shoulder stand. Even if you're in your cycle, you may prefer not to be so inverted. It's always good to have the heart higher than the head. I shouldn't say it's always. It's good to have the heart higher than the head, unless you fall into one of those categories where it's not good. Like it hurts your neck, or if you have high blood pressure, or like I said, if you're pregnant or menstruating. The menstruating is a matter of personal preference. My teacher never said that it was taboo, so I just put it out there for you to decide. And then we'll bring the knees into the forehead. Slowly lay the spine down so that in the end, we're all in this position with the legs up and the back on the hands. And then slowly lower the legs to the ground, pointing and flexing the feet as you lower. Once your legs come down, press into your elbows to lift your chest and drop onto the top of your head, opening your throat, breathing into your lungs. It's a really good pose for the lungs, the best I know. So if you're ever having congestion or dealing with any kind of lung condition, if you used to be a smoker and you want to try to heal your lungs, this is a good posture. If you're recovering from COVID, good. Begin to lift your head and look at your feet, then lower back down. Release the hands, pull the knees in. And again, you might want to just gently roll your head from side to side. And then release the feet onto the ground. Lift and tuck your tailbone. Release your legs. Shake them out. If you have an eye pillow or something to place over your eyes, do that now. And then let your arms rest out away from the body. Tuck your shoulder blades under and in toward each other, pinning your shoulders to the ground. Relax your feet. Close your eyes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, sinking the body into the ground. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, separating the upper and lower teeth, parting the lips slightly. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind. And then relax even your breath. All the effort to breathe slow or deep, let it all go. Let the breath be effortless. Let it breathe for you. Just feeling the breath. Bringing your awareness to wherever the breath is most easily felt. And just parking your attention in the sensation of breathing. See if you can track the breath from the beginning of the inhale to the end of the exhale without the mind wandering. And then the next breath. And if the mind wanders, as soon as you notice that you've gone away, just gently bring the mind back. No problem. Resting in the breath, resting on the earth. Deeply relaxed, letting go. Letting go. Letting everything go now. Breathe into your heart. Move fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking side to side. Feeling the ground massaging your back. Come center. Rub hand to hand and foot to foot. And then roll onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground. Feeling your breath, feeling your body, feeling what's alive for you in this moment. And then slowly bring yourself back up to sitting. Sinking down through the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you.